New episode, Vegan Abroad. Today's the day we're going to Chernobyl. And 6:30, 6:40-ish. And we still need to walk half an hour to the Chernobyl tour place we're gonna leave from. And we just left. I got my morning meal in, just oatmeals and fruits, and of course some soya. I brought some sandwiches and some fruits on the road, and yeah, I'm very excited. Push. Pulling when you need to be pushing. It's early. Oh yeah, it's so early. It's so early that there are no cars on the road yet. It's kind of weird, because it's always so busy on the roads here. There are a few. Oh, maybe it's because it's a Saturday. I don't know what I was thinking. Actually getting pretty good. We're now stopped at the sign at Chernobyl, and it's pretty busy.
And there's a nice sign of Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. China Bear.
China Bear.
We're now in Chernobyl time. Yeah, it's a pretty cool sign, but it's not the sign that they used to have. Yeah, the workers at Chernobyl. So we were just about right here on the entrance of Chernobyl town. Chernobyl. So basically it was a town before it was a nuclear accident, which everybody thinks of it is. And we're gonna stop a few times in here. I think we're gonna go here first. We're gonna basically follow a yellow line right here, and we're gonna stop there, and we're gonna follow it all the way up. So we're basically at a memorial now, and you can see these signs behind me, and those are not signs of dead people. Those are signs of basically dead towns, and there are a lot of them. It's pretty sad.
Trees were grown only in organized parks.
We just arrived at Pripyat, and this is basically the deserted worker city from Chernobyl, and it's all overgrown. Hasn't been maintained for quite a while. Only the roads, you're advised to stay on the roads. You know, don't go wander into the forest, even though I have that tension to do so because I really want to see the wildlife. But I'm still gonna follow the guide because that just seems to me as a good idea. It's still pretty awesome though. We can walk around and we're pretty much free to do what we want as long as we can see the guide. We can take pictures, whatever we want. So this is an old supermarket. You see like shopping carts everywhere, and pretty much a ruin. Still cool to see that you can see a lot of foliage growing through tiles and concrete. It's just a mess. Bolts auto's. Check.
Heb je al een kaartje gekocht?
Mag ik kaartjes alsjeblieft?
Tuurlijk.
Ja. I'm more interested actually in the foliage than all the buildings. More like the foliage taking over the buildings, seeing what happens after 30 years of just not maintaining anything.
No money.
No maintenance. Just tended to go out some more buildings. I have the feeling that there are many people already came before us, which is true. You know, it doesn't seem that deserted to me for some reason. Maybe this is just a normal tour they give every day. I'm feeling really at home here for some reason. Would love to live in a city like this. It's overgrown with trees, foliage, just nature in general. You know, more in a symbiotic way with nature. You know, let it do its thing. Maintain it, but don't overdo it, you know. Nature calling.
Over there, special rooms. They're like tunnels.
Another building with windows. They are quite rare. Oh wait, there's another one. And another one. What's happening? I think it has something to do with people being inside of them, that they break the windows. At least not all of the windows are broken, but most of them. It's like a really guided tour. I feel like a sheep in a sheepish crowd. It's sounds like an insult. I don't really mean it that way. I think it's good that we stay close. Still, would be pretty cool to get a closer look at everything, take more of the time. Behind me right now is the old nuclear reactor of Chernobyl, and it's basically, it has a sarcophagus over it, and that's the way they keep it contained right now. But what they want to do is they want to slide something over it, which is basically a very large containment vehicle on rails. And so this almost 3. And what was like the place right here used to be an old kindergarten, and as you can see again, it's just a wreck. And what you can also see is that lots of things are like artificially placed, like dolls and pillows, and like you can see that people were around here to you know, make it kind of like an artistic, give it an artistic vibe. And the same thing as with the room with the gas masks. I think they're artists around here. Now we're at the military checkpoint. It's a secret city. It used to be a secret city. That's not secret anymore, huh? And they have like a really big radar, and the Russians are so crazy believing that they can spy on the Americans with this radar. And I'm not sure how it works, but it looks really tall. That's the only thing that really prevails in this whole tour, is that it's just a lot of nature and urbanness combined. And it's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing, I think. We should have more of these places in the world. Is it a bad thing of me to say? I don't think everybody's gonna agree with me on that. Hey, we got some apples here. Apple tree, looking fine. So I guess this time-lapse setup right now. Hope it works. I hope we got enough time before the group leaves, because these time-lapses are making this vlog really cool, and this thing is amazing. Radiation check. So this was the last part of our trip to Chernobyl. We just passed
Radiation test.
radiation test control. We come back more radioactive than we came.
For sure.
So that was the whole goal.
But clean enough.
Okay guys, it's the end of this episode. I hope you liked it. Just to give you some perspective on how much radioactivity there is in that area. We only got like 0.003 millisieverts, and like the workers that worked there that actually died from it got 4 million or above. So 4 million is basically a lethal dose of millisieverts. And the radars, or the Geiger counts that we used, those measured microsieverts. So that's like 1,000 something or less. So it's like a tiny amount of which is lethal. And yeah, it was awesome. Like, I had a great experience. I think you know, I wanted to go there for such a long time, so this episode is actually very special to me. So I really hope you liked it, and yeah, that's the end. Thank you for watching, and yeah, tell me what you think. I'll see you next time.